From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott here with the medium range forecast and video discussion issued on Monday, July 6th. A typical summertime pattern is going to set up over the mid-Atlantic states during the medium range forecast period. Warm and humid conditions are going to rule the roost with a near daily chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Perhaps some drier air settles into the region over the weekend, but that's far from a guarantee at this point. So without further ado, let me start by taking a look at the Canadian model for 2 p.m. on Thursday. And what you'll notice here is that the high pressure system that's going to be centered over the northeast on Wednesday is going to shift into the western Atlantic by Thursday. So south to southwesterly winds on its backside are going to usher that warmer and more humid air mass right back into the region. And that's going to also interact with a weak disturbance moving through the Commonwealth on Thursday afternoon. So expect more scattered showers and thunderstorms to erupt during the afternoon and evening hours. The disturbance is going to be very weak, and winds in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere are going to be relatively light. So I don't expect any severe weather on Thursday. However, some of these storms could be slow movers again. So especially given how much rain fell over the weekend, it won't take much to trigger localized flash flooding issues on Thursday. So just be alert for that threat during the afternoon and the evening hours, and expect some standing water on area roadways and some flooding of low-lying and poor drainage areas in areas hit by torrential downpours. High temperatures on Thursday should be back in the mid-80s, and dew points will be back in the low 70s. As we move forward then into Friday, that disturbance moves off the mid-Atlantic coastline, but right on its heels, another disturbance is going to follow it, and you can see that the European model's in good agreement with the Canadian here. The European model does have a little bit more of a well-defined cold front moving through the eastern Great Lakes region, diving down into southern New England and the northern mid-Atlantic states on Friday. Again, I think these storms are more isolated to scattered in nature Friday afternoon and evening. We'll have to watch the timing of that front for any severe weather threat. But as of right now, I think the morning hours, again, as is common during this time of the year, will turn out dry with that threat for showers and storms Friday afternoon. Winds will still be west to southwesterly on Friday out ahead of that front, so it'll be a warm and humid afternoon with highs in the upper 80s and dew points in the low 70s with humidities as a result in the mid 90s. So make sure to drink plenty of fluids to stay hydrated if you do have prolonged outdoor activities. As we move forward then into Saturday, both the Canadian and the European models show that cold front pressing south and east of the Interstate 95 corridor by Saturday afternoon. The GFS has an entirely different solution with that front getting hung up and actually lifting back northward on Saturday with a wave of low pressure riding along it. So if the GFS is right, Saturday could be a complete washout with widespread showers and thunderstorms, but I'm not leaning that way right now. I think this front does push through the Commonwealth Friday night into Saturday morning, and then winds should turn north to northwesterly on Saturday, ushering slightly less humid air into the region. So Saturday may turn out to be a pretty nice start to the weekend and a nice day in general with partly sunny skies, perhaps an isolated shower or storm around, and highs in the 80s. As we move forward then into Sunday, both the Canadian and the European models show an area of high pressure building into the eastern Great Lakes region in New England. So as a result, Sunday should turn out mostly sunny and seasonably warm with highs in the mid-80s. Humidity will also be lower in the wake of that front on Sunday, with dew points in the 50s to perhaps low 60s. So it looks like the second half of the weekend is shaping up to be rather ideal for outdoor activities. So taking a look at the medium range forecast, humid on Thursday with clouds, some sun, and a chance of showers and T-storms, high 84. Partly sunny, warm, and humid on Friday with a chance of showers and thunderstorms again with a high of 88. Mostly sunny, seasonable, and less humid on Saturday with a high of 85, but remember there is a caveat of uncertainty there given what the GFS model is showing. But as we move forward into Sunday, mostly sunny and seasonally warm conditions seem like a pretty good bet with highs again in the mid-80s. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Medium Range Forecast. Tune back in next Monday for the latest edition. Until then, keep an umbrella handy out there late this week.